She'll probably have a sugar high, but she doesn't care, and it seems like she's all alone in there, so she's devouring every single one in front of her. Suddenly, someone tells Isabella to stop eating those. She doesn't pay attention to what she told her and keeps on her quest of biting everything. She keeps on telling her to stop, and that's when a man comes up, asking what's happening. She shrugs off and keeps on, telling the young woman that she'll have to pay for the cakes she's been eating. She says that she'll pay for them, and he goes back behind the counter, waiting for her to pay him up for the damage. He says that it's none of his business, but she should impose some limits on this girl. She says she's not the mother, that she's the babysitter, and that she needs this job. As they're having this conversation, she goes and cleans her hands on the babysitter's skirt. She says that her father has been raising her by himself, that she's really tough to deal with and she doesn't listen to anyone. Her mischief hasn't ended yet, and she goes and starts tying the shoelaces together. She goes and pays him up, and he tells her to pay more attention to this girl. She says she will, and that's when she tells her to go, and she immediately falls down. She starts laughing, and the man comes up and helps her up, saying that she shouldn't accept her behaving like that. She thanks him once again, saying she'll handle this later. A man, looking sad and with a guitar, is interrupted by his daughter who came back home. She dashes off to him and they hug. The babysitter starts going upstairs, and he asks Lily what happened to her clothes. She says it's nothing, and then he tells her to wait, so she asks if there's something wrong. He asks if that happened on itself or if Isabella did it. She takes a moment, but she says that it wasn't her, telling them that she's going to take a shower. He goes and tells her to explain what happened. She says that Lily is clumsy, that he really doesn't know her. He hopes she's right, telling her that he'll go out and buy some things. She waves him goodbye, and now that she knows where Lily is, she'll do something to her. She goes up the stairs as well, as silently as she can. And she goes inside the bedroom and sees Lily's underwear, saying that she'll take them all. She steps outside and starts to throw them out in the open. Her father starts coming back home, and it starts to fall over his head. He says those are probably from Lily, and that Isabella must be throwing them out like that. He picks them up and goes upstairs. And that's when she finishes her bath as well, and she immediately notices that everything's gone. She gets that it was probably Isabella who did it, and then she goes for the door that he's been knocking outside. She tells Mr. Nathan that those are her underwear, asking him why he has them. He says they were raining down on him. She asks him what he means by that they were in the bed. He says that he knows who did that, telling Lily that she shouldn't be taking it so lightly with Isabella, that he knows the daughter he has. She says she'll take them back, that she's not wearing any right now. He gets a little confused over that piece of information, and he tells her that he'll be downstairs. She must be going crazy. He never had thought about that before, but she never really noticed how handsome and caring Mr. Nathan is. She reminds herself that she's working and that she needs to focus. The next day, he goes and says that he needs to talk to her. He says he wants to explain to her a few things, and she asks if she did anything wrong. He says and she didn't, that he wanted to talk about Isabella. He says that whenever he tries to get closer to another woman, Isabella gets bothered by it, thinking that he's trying to replace her mother. She understands that, saying that she's only doing her job, that she wasn't trying to replace her mother or anything, that she knows that. He doesn't think that she does, that he can see how she's treating Lily, telling her that she has been the best babysitter, that she likes her the most. If she likes her, she can't believe what she'd do if she didn't. He says he likes her as well, and Isabella suddenly barges in, saying that she has to tell him something. She tells him about the chain that her mother gave her, and he knows the one. She says that it's gone now, that she's sure that Lily took it. She says she'd never do something like that. Her father tells her to stop doing that Lily is there to help them. She says she's sure about it, telling him to search on her things. She tells her to stop with the accusations, that she would never do something like that, and that she knows how much she loves that chain. He trusts Lily, and she says he does because he's in love with her. He says that's not true, and since she's sure that she didn't do that, she tells him that he can look at her things, that she didn't take them. He says it won't be necessary. She says there is, telling him to go and look at Lily's things. She tells him to go ahead, that she didn't do it. He really says it's not necessary, but he'll end this once and for all. They start going, and she's leading the way. They reach her bedroom, and she hurries her father up to start searching. He opens the doors of the wardrobe, and she tells him that he's not looking, that he has to look at the drawers as well. He goes and looks one after the other. And then he tells her that there's only one under the mattress now. She tells him to go ahead and look under it then. He goes and looks under it, and she opens up a smile as he finds it. He goes and asks Lily what's that doing there. She says she didn't take it, that she doesn't know why that's there. Isabella tells him that he should listen to her, that this woman likes to lie. He says that chain matters a lot to Isabella, that he's disappointed in her, that he's shocked that she really took it. She tells him to trust her, that she would never take that chain that she loves so much, that she was the one who placed it there. She tells her father that she's calling her a liar, telling him to do something about it. He says it's probably a misunderstanding, that Lily must have taken that by mistake. He asks her if that's what happened, and she tells them that she didn't do it. She has had enough. She really likes this job, that she needs it, but she'll not accept this anymore. She says she'll go, but Nathan stops her from going, saying they can talk this out. She can't believe he'll take her side, telling her father that she hates him. She takes off, and he doesn't know what else to do with her, says that he'll talk to Lily later then, and he goes after his daughter. She'll pack her things, and that's when Isabella goes to her bedroom and sees something in there. And there's a note there. I hope he'll make your company every single day. Love, Lily. She can't believe she did all of that to her and she still gives her a gift like that. Her father went after her, and then she tells him that she has something to confess. He tells her not to make up anything else now, and she tells him that it wasn't Lily who took the chain, that she's the one who did it. He asks his daughter why she did that. And she says that she thought that she was going to replace her mother, that she would get rid of her. He tells her to pay attention. He says no woman is going to be more important to him than her. She asks him to promise, and he does. She'll accept Lily staying there then. That's when he remembers about her, that she was going to leave. They hurry back to her bedroom, and he says they have to talk. She says Isabella got what she wanted, that she'll go away. She begs her to stay, and she apologizes for everything that she did to her. She says she was the one who took the chain, and she asks her why she did it, that she's only trying to help. She thought she was going to take her mom's place, and Nathan says that no one will take her mother's place. She asks her to forgive her, saying that she loved her gift. She says she has been trying to be her friend, that she never let that happen. They hug and he finally can breathe at ease.